how do you stay grounded while building something big? Or how did you stay grounded while building something big? Because you're actually big.
Okay. How did I stay grounded?
Stay grounded.
One, results was more important than any other. The results on the job was more important than any other thing. Like I talked about, diligence, excellence, integrity. You do business with a lot of people. If they cannot trust you, then it's going to be a problem. Integrity is very important. Diligence, like Bible tells you that show the man who is diligent in his work and you're dying before kings. Right? I've been with a client for 2.5 years. We didn't do one job with that client for 2.5 years. But we're seeing him almost every week. What were we discussing? If we're not discussing about how he can improve his business, we were discussing his personal life. But he knew we were there because we wanted to give us a job to do. Because we're advertising people and we're advertising. But he never advertised for 2.5 years. Wow, but we were sitting in almost every week. All those were there.
And you're paying for the sales.
Nothing. There was no payment in 2.5 years.
What?
He trusted us. He built trust in us.
Yeah.
He's an able man. When you us.
Wow.
He trusted us. He never knew us. His former marketing manager did something with us and that one left. So he now wanted to know who are the people that do. So we came, blah blah, and all that story. That's how we became friends. Today, we're doing millions of transactions with him.
Wow.
What did he see? He saw people that he could trust. He saw people who were consistent, and he saw people who knew what they were doing.
Knew what they were doing.
That's it.
This is how you did it.
That's it.
Not being in a hurry to get things done.
The job is important. Get the job done. The money will come. Once you get it done, the money will come. It's no problem.
So it's more important to focus on getting
Results.
Results. Yeah.
Develop yourself to show
So
that you are diligent.
that you cannot be deniable by anybody to that point. Let your work speak for itself.
That's it.
Great one. All right, so final question for today. We wish we can keep you more, but we know we can't. But let's just give you this final question. What's one decision you made that didn't look smart to others, but turned out to be the key to your growth? That numbers can be your parents too.
The decision to take a job in creative in Centrespread.
Centrespread, they said earlier already.
Yes, that's one decision. So foolish. Today, it's not bad. It's rich, but I'm here today.
You have to manage your growth. Give you that growth, give you that friendship, that relationship. You have. So what helped you trust your instincts then? Because I from what you have said so far, I've been listening to you like. So that asks a question about failures and whatever. But it looks like also what made you afraid? Nothing made you afraid in a way. Not that it didn't make you afraid, but it looks like there was something you were drawing from on the inside.
Well,
that got you going.
Let me give you one part of my life. See, when I was growing up, I grew up in a Christian home. When I was growing up, we went to church on Sundays. At the point where I was old enough to start driving, I drove the family to church. I didn't take a Bible to church. I didn't take a hymn book. Church was more like a social thing for everybody young guys like us. So I never walked into church with a Bible. Somewhere along the line, when I finished school, I graduated. I became a chartered accountant. I was living by myself. I walked up to my mom one day and I said, I think there's something missing in my life. I don't know what it was, but I think there's something missing. I wanted more. She had this friend who was attending, who usually would attend those white coming churches. So I said, okay, I'll be going to church with you guys. And that church was in the village. It doesn't take away her church of Sundays to the Anglican church. When they go there, they go and pray and all that.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting. Then life happened. A friend of mine got very ill to the point of death. He was admitted in youth. He survived. And he gave his life. So I'll go see him in the hospital. He tells me something about Bible. I say, oh no, this one. We go secondary school together.
Together, I know you now. Which level?
He's a Muslim now. He comes from a Muslim home.
Okay.
But they all went to Christian school.
Okay, I see where we'll be you.
So I said, because they go Bible.
Now we
knowledge,
the
so class together. What are you telling me about the Bible? What is it? He said, no, I did that. Okay. I would go home. I'll go and look at what he has said.
Yes,
I never took it serious. So when he got fully recovered, we were staying with his sister. So I said, come to church, very close to church. Yeah. I go to church on Sunday, and then I think the Pentecostal church just started.
Okay.
So a few of them just started at that time. Christ Church. So I was invited. I said, okay, I'll catch you up at home, and then we'll go to church together. I got to his house, he had kept. So I then had to find my way to back to Subiri for church. I got to the place. I was in the car for like 10 to 15 minutes. I couldn't come down. Why? I felt I was too shy to carry Bible, come to church, carry Bible and walk inside church. And I felt. Maybe if you had been with me, I would have done it. Why? I was looking at myself and it's okay. So what makes me different from these guys that are walking past my car and walking to church? Some of them are bankers, I know them, some of them I've seen them in town. This is what makes them different. Why am I different? I didn't realize that, okay, what are you going to hold on to? The only privilege you guys have. Welcome to the Queen. Thank you. I managed to get to the church, and that's when I get new Christ. That was really what I hungered for. I think I hungered for. That I realized was missing in my life. At that very moment. So, getting into it of instinct, somewhere along the line, just probably just think that there was a purpose where, like I said, I'm not
perfect.
I'm not that perfect. I'm not even that overly spiritual. I say, every single thing I read the Bible and God tells me this about that. I want to deceive myself.
Sure.
But the fact that even with instinct, I was not afraid to make a mistake.
It shall go.
If this is what I let, if I'm thinking that this is what we should do back then, I would go ahead to do it. Right.
Forget about the money.
Yes. That was the first time. You will do it. You understand. We'll get to do it. We'll learn from our mistakes. It's not that you go out to deliberately do what is wrong. Or you step into this and then, it didn't turn out the way
you want. The options and weigh things you have, the results and all that.
What did you do and what could you have done better? You learn, then
inform your decision better. That's great.
And just move around with people who are not effective.
Key.
Very important. That was it.
Key.
Anyway, you see, if you have a group of people that no one can lift you up, there's no way you should be.
another circle.
I have friends that, no matter what it is, you're not afraid to tell them what you need. You're honest with yourself to tell yourself you messed up.
Straight on.
Straight up. But don't change the level of your friendship. That's what it is.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Keep asking more questions. This brings us to the end of this show. And a very big thank you to Mr. OLUSHOLA Adegborie for giving us so much of himself today. We really appreciate every information he has given. He has told us several things or different things on how he moved from A, or how he was able to wear different hats and ended up doing well in all of them at the same time. So tenacious is another one. Being very tenacious is one of the things I got out from this. And then one of the ways you also stay grounded, he's made it very clear. Be consistent, look out for the results and not just about the money or whatever. The money will come after you have done the job of, staying grounded. The other things will follow and all that. And I'm sure by the time you listen, there's one thing or more stuffs in our conversation that will help you. Don't forget to subscribe to our page, like, share, and comment and tell us what you think about this conversation. Thank you so much. Be part of this.